Hey there, I'm Vibhu, and this tweet really blew up, so I wanted to share a bit more about my Roblox account, my time there, partly so I don't lose it, partly because I think people enjoy it. So I worked there between 2009 2010. I was only there for like 7 or 8 months. I got fired, which is a story for another time. While I was there, built a lot of stuff on the web team. We were my recollection. Oh yeah, I should add a disclaimer. Disclaimer is that I'm talking about things from 15 years ago. The reality is that human memory degrades over time. So I don't necessarily like not everything I say is probably objectively true. It's just my recollection of the time, and of course, like those memories get lost and they get changed and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, if it turns out that something I said isn't exactly true, I'm sorry. That's just how memory works. So yeah, I built a lot of stuff. I worked on the web team. Um, some of the other people I remember. So obviously David Bazuki was there, Builderman. John Shadlesky, Telemon. I worked very closely with Sam Rahimi, who joined like the same week or the same day that I did. Tim Brown, um, Nicholas Coder, Becky Hammond, Becky, um, and Bright Eyes, who ended up marrying Telemon later in life. But yeah, it was a pretty small crew. Eric, obviously, and then I think the guy that hired me was Kevin or something like that. Of course, rest in peace, Eric, who's the CTO of Roblox for a while. And yeah, I was asked to work on the website. I didn't. I was just out of school, so I graduated and I was just barely 21, and I was the youngest employee of the company at that time, maybe ever. I don't think there was anyone before me that was younger. So I was kind of like the closest in age to our users, which was an interesting position to be in. I didn't know Roblox before I joined. I learned about it when I was like applying for the job, and never really cared for the game. But I really enjoyed the community. I remember spending a lot of times in the forums. I don't even know if those exist anymore, do they? So my account is an account that I created prior to my job, uh, but I was just creating it to like to try to understand it before I interviewed there. And I for the last 15 years, because of some of the things on the account, I kind of like in on it about once a year, but I've never really done anything with it. So it's pretty much like as it was when I worked there as an admin in 2009. The reason I log in uh, each year is because my account has a very special item, and I'm always worried that it's going to be taken away from me. And that is this right here, which is the first limited edition item ever. Now, the reason this is in my item is important is because I own number one. So this is the first serial numbered limited item ever on Roblox. Why did I own this? Because I helped write this feature with Sam and maybe Tim and a few other people. I built the original front end for it, and I think when the feature launched, I um, either purchased number one from somebody else, or I actually went in and bought it from the market when it came out. I don't really remember. Um, but to me, this is the most historic item in all of Roblox. And it's something I intend to hold on to forever. I've gotten many offers for it, tens of thousands of dollars have been offered for it. I'm really not interested. I think it's just an incredible piece of history, and I'm happy to have it. Um, so when we launched limited items, we launched limited and limited U, and the U ones I believe are the ones that have serial numbers. So this has a run of 100 here. You can see all these different serial numbers. Um, and we kind of rolled them out pretty slowly. I don't think we were publishing that many at the time. Let me go to my account here. So Couple of unique things. So, what blew up was my premium membership account, which used to be called Builders Club. Yeah, you can see here that I have this 200-year plan. In fact, when I left Roblox, one of the other reasons my account was unique was that I had all of the Builders Club plans at the same time. I think that if you type my name in, um, you can see someone track that on the Roblox wiki here. Where does it say that? Uh, mm, yes, Vibhu's profile shown that he had all three Builders Club badges, BC, TBC, and OBC. He was able to do this by giving all three memberships. Um, okay, yeah, and however, it is unknown if he received a combination of the daily Robux income from all three memberships or the badges were for display purposes only. No, I received the income from all of the memberships until I guess they changed the plans, and I hadn't even noticed until I went back like yesterday to look at this that they've rebranded it. But yeah, I had all of the Builders Club badges, memberships for a while. Again, I mean, there was no uh, it was not a super professional environment. Like we work on a kids game, so, um, you know, and the atmosphere there that David had set up, who's by the way, absolute genius company builder, was like meant to be fun and kind of exciting and a little bit looser. And at that time as well, you have to remember you couldn't cash out Robux for US dollars like you can now. So it wasn't like this wasn't like some economic hack. It was just like it was just for fun, at the end of the day. I One of the other things I built there was OBC Outrageous Builders Club. That was the most expensive recurring plan on the site. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember who named it. It might have been me, it might have been somebody else. But when you purchased that, you got like additional Robux. And then one of the cool things that I built for the site was a theme switcher. So when you bought OBC, the entire site got reskinned into like dark mode. I remember like one of the things that I remember the most about working there was how little design effort went into the site. Like it was really, I mean, even today, it's not like a very pretty site, but they always made a ton of money. Like they were super, super, um, like advanced on that side. But I remember their website was like, there was no JavaScript. There was no, like barely any CSS. And so I came in and, added the first JavaScript to Roblox, added real like CSS styles. And I built this little tool. The way OBC worked was that it just like switched your CSS with the actual like file with JavaScript when you bought the program. It wasn't like super well done. Other things I built there, so OBC, limited collectibles. I built the first version of Roblox chat, and that I can show you like this, which is kind of cool. Um, so oh man. So, okay, let's see. I'm on this one. This is a patent. Hmm. Maybe I can search Google patents for my name and see what. I have authored a few patents, but this one here. Huh, yes. This was game invitations through peer-to-peer chat. So I actually I wrote the patent when I was there at their request. I think that like they had some kind of bonus, like $1,000 bonus if you wrote a patent or something, something like that, or $2,000, which I did. And then after I left the company, they like I remember like a year later they came to me and bought it for me for $1 to so they could kind of like continue the application process without me. This was pretty neat because basically this chat box, I don't know if it still does this, but you could if you were playing a live game, you could send someone an invite directly to their chat, and they could click it and it would boot them up into the same game as you. And this was really the first time that anyone had done that before. Also for me, it was, and for Roblox, kind of like website technical infrastructure, it was like the first like JavaScript based experience that was on the site because it sat in the bottom bar, and kind of went with you everywhere. Interestingly, like, uh, I'm surprised they still have it, by the way. That's pretty cool. But like there was no designer at Roblox. Like I literally just like made it myself based on what I thought would look good. That's a crazy that's a crazy thing for to think today, about a company of this size. Like a designer is like the first person you probably have before you start on a project like that. I also worked on groups and helped launch groups at the time. So, I mean, we really got a lot done that year. That was a pretty impactful year. Um, or did I build groups? I'm not sure if I built groups, but I definitely worked a lot on groups at the time. Um, and let's see here. Yeah, I don't know why it says this. It says here that I was the administrator of the Retexture Artists official group owned by Bright Eyes. I don't even know. Like, I'm obviously not even in the group, so I don't know if that's really the case. I have one friend on Roblox now, which is Save a Seal, who I believe it was a moderator at the time in the forums, but I'm not entirely sure. Now, one of the other things I did when I got production database access was let's see, okay. Um, all right, these are old badges here. Let's see how old this badge is. January 19th, 2010. Um, yeah, one of the things I did was I gave myself my hand slot a building tool, which is pretty cool because this is not a I don't, at least at the time, this wasn't something that you could actually equip. It was just like something that came with the game. And I realized in the database that you could like assign any object to your hand slot, and I wanted to put something that nobody else had in the game in that space. People have also mentioned this to me, the clockwork shades, which were a super like OG item that a lot of people really want. Clockwork, I believe, was like an early game dev on Roblox. He didn't work for Roblox, but he was like one of the most popular players on the platform. Um, these are not tradable, so I think this is just like something that's on my character. Same with this hat. I believe this hat was another like OG thing that was of great desire. Um, we had like immense power as devs. Like we could really, I mean, there weren't like a lot of limitations. One of the things that I did that I was not supposed to do and I got reprimanded for it and ultimately led to me being fired was I pushed a piece of code that that like allowed me to, I don't exactly remember what it did, but it was like like a tiny piece of JavaScript that ran on my only on my profile. So in the back end, I put a little statement that said like if the user ID is, 3286318, then like render this into their bio. And I think I was like either JavaScript or maybe I like was able to customize my profile with HTML. And I remember Eric pulled me into a room when I came to work the next day, and he was like, Vibhu, this is like, you don't understand what you did. I know you think it's innocent, it's just like a simple thing for your profile, but you built something that could have been abused by somebody to like ruin the entire site experience because you could like put in arbitrary HTML or JavaScript into your description here and have it execute on the front end, and that was very scary. So that was, yeah, that experience is like what led directly to me being fired. I kind of like I don't think I took the job like super, like I wasn't taking it seriously enough, I guess. Even though I really enjoyed working there, I think there was yeah, I was, yeah, not like, yeah, I guess I joined it here. I wasn't the best in I guess like cultural fit as they call it, which is fine because ultimately like I don't think I'd be doing what I the things that I do today if they hadn't let me go. Um, all right, so here's a few other things we can look at here. So yeah, I realized I was just going through today. You can go all the way back in time and see like old messages. Let's see if I have one from Builderman. I feel like he might have sent me one here. Oh yeah, we had this OBS cast, which was the outrageous, sorry, OBC cast. It was like a live stream that we hosted on the website, and it was Shedletsky and me and some other people. And I don't know, someone asked me about what happened to the footage. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to exist anymore. I would love to see that, but we would just like talk about the updates to the site every week, which was neat. Ah, yes, referrals, leaderboards. We also built a referral. I built a referral system. So I think David wanted me to create this like form that kids could use to send a message to their parents asking them to sign them up for Builders Club. And it was like a Mad Lib style thing. So you would like fill in the different words, and it was really silly. And then at the end of it, you would like send an email to your parents. Um, and we ended up like um, creating a referral link. So if someone like you could also like send that to anybody. I think maybe it wasn't just for parents, and they would and then we would track it in database, and we had a leaderboard where you could see who were like the top prefers to Roblox Builders Club. That obviously doesn't exist anymore. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Another thing I worked on was the parents portal. I don't know if that exists anymore. So we built this whole management interface. Oh yeah, here, let's see. Where you could, as a parent, log in and see what your kid was doing on the site. So you could see like time spent and other things like that. You could see all their messages. I guess that doesn't exist anymore, huh? That was pretty cool though. Man, we really did do a lot here. Um, there was no prize offer anything but first place. We must have been giving like Robux prizes at the time. Um, let's see here. So many old messages. Telemon and Builderman were discussing something about paying for commentary. What you guys should do is allow users, I don't know, maybe 20 commentary points a day. Get to make 20 comments, and after that, they start paying a toll of 1 tickets. That way, you guys don't have to grant the ticket rates like Telemon suggested. No idea what that's about. Um, let's see. Can we find anything else interesting in here? Um, what's this here? Oh, Reese. I remember Reese. I think Reese was Becky, maybe, who ran customer service. Okay, looks like someone found a bug and we gave them 100K Robux. That's pretty cool. Probably I'm not very good at this like streaming and talking at the same time. Let's see, anything else in here? I don't know. Are any of these are these like legendary accounts? Like this account network? I don't even know. Pretty cool usernames. Um, I'm sure someone could go through here and find some more interesting things. Tell them about. My question was, would you consider making any new currency? If so, why not a token-based one? Is that a crypto thing or no? Couldn't be, right? 2009. All right, let's go back. Who knows? Maybe there's something crazy in here. Maybe someone recognizes some of these names. Secret Ninja. A lot of people trying to report hacks because we were giving out bounties, I guess, and glitches. Um, exploits. Yeah, there's so much customer service happening on Roblox because it was such a buggy experience overall. Um, yeah, I have no idea what these are all about here. Badge exploits. All right. What else should we do? I mean, I don't know. I can look at my inventory. Let's see what else we have in here. Night of the Blood Moon. So I think a lot of these things you just can't sell. So, or they're kind of just like locked to the account. Here's a limited item. Feared Skull of All Eternity's Doom. How many of these exist? How can you tell how many of these exist? Oh, okay. 1100. That's a pretty cool item. Open Builderman's Gift of Followers. You got this gift for free if you had 30 plus people best friend you before 2011, 12, 12. 30 people best friend you. Interesting. Open to Irresistible Gift of High CTR. These are like classic Shedletsky types of things. Who, by the way, is like one of the smartest people I know, like probably top five. Just brilliant, brilliant, creative person. Um, okay, those are accessories. Let's go through some other stuff here. Animations. I don't think these even existed in my time. Okay, we already looked at the badges. Bottoms, bundles, classic heads, blockhead, decals. Oh god. Emotes, faces, nothing, nothing. Oh, models and packages. Badge giver, proofs, gift of businessman. I don't even know what these are. Silk bow tie. Yeah, I never really I was never good at this, like building these kinds of games. I didn't really spend too much time doing that. Shoes? Tops? All right, don't have too much. I guess I've got these. I don't know, like why are my why is my bow tie not showing up here? I don't really understand that. Um, cool. All right. Anything else? I think I have cleared these out over time because there used to be like thousands of them in there. Anything else? Trade completed. 2012. Interesting. What did I trade? Okay. Oh, doesn't not loading, unfortunately. Um, Roblox got 134,000. Yeah, I do still get this past year. Unfortunately, I think the history is probably limited. Like, there's no way for me to see. I don't think I've ever sold anything like this. Oh, oh, I did. Okay. Let's see. April, Dark Heart. Oh, this was a really popular item, I think, at the time. Oh shit. I sold I sold Dark Heart for 3,000. Now it's worth 8.8 million, apparently. Oh, oops. I don't know. I don't even know how this happened. I don't even know what the deal with these are. Sold red bow tie. What was that? Limited U. Okay. Early limited U item, I guess. Let's go back here. It's pretty interesting. I like why do these things become valuable? Like I don't really okay, I recognize this name, but like what is the I don't know the I don't know the deal with these types of things. Like how do they get sold up to Han Solo, huh? Crazy glasses. Let's see. Oh wow. Okay. A lot of early limited U items that I probably shouldn't have sold, huh? Spec Gamma Biograph Energy Sword. 56,000. Wow. Hockey Mask. Ice Skull of Nevermore. Limited. 392. Black Knight helmet. So I must have like liquidated everything in at this time, which is kind of interesting. Wonder why I did that. Or maybe someone did it for me. Not even sure. Wanted to program. Interesting. World War II General's helmet. Limited. Black paintball mask. Okay, I had a lot more stuff than I realized, to be honest. Sand Tempest Nomad. Hotspot. What's this one here? Limited U. 200. Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't show you what serial number you had when you sold these. That would be cool. Halloween beanie. Purple bow tie. I guess they kept pumping out different bow ties, huh? This one had a bigger run. 1,000. Blue katana of 1,000 tears. Limited U. All right. Oh, yeah. I sold Telemon a dark heart. I sold two dark hearts. Fantastic. Oh, I sold him a purple bow tie as well. And a green bow tie. To Furry King. Fury King. Interesting. It must have been, yeah, the feature must have been released around here, so, but yeah, that's pretty unfortunate. What's he doing these days? That's amazing. Crown of the Dark Lord of sequel. All right. Oh, here. Purchases. All items. Digital green skateboard. Purchased blue hat for Haiti, red hat for Haiti. Oh, interesting. That's pretty cool. Roblox will donate 65 cents to the American Red Cross Haiti Relief. Must have been right after the earthquake. Ads, user ads from 2010. Staff of the Winds. Okay. Dark Heart, 500. Ah. Oh no. Oh no. What happened? This is one of my other accounts. One. The user ID 19988. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to exist anymore. That is interesting. I wonder why. Red bow tie. Group roll set. OEC shirt. There's another dark heart for 2000. Gravity coil. Crazy glasses. Purple bow tie. Roblox purchased it? What does that mean? Interesting. Roblox. Oh, Roblox purchased a bunch of these. I wonder if that just means the user doesn't exist anymore. Very interesting. Or is that, oh, that just means I bought it from Roblox itself. Okay. All right. I mean, that's pretty much all there is. I guess, yeah, if I missed something, let me know. I can come back and take a look and see if I can find anything interesting for you guys. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not super familiar with how it works these days, so can't do too much. But yeah, if you hope you enjoyed it, um, ask me anything.